Dear truck drivers in America, I just want to take the time to tell you a story and tell you that you should be aware of what company you're driving for. Do your research on these companies before you just go out and apply and waste your time and your money. You know, time is everything. So I applied for a lease to purchase program with a company called Summa Logistics. Their office is located out of 205 West Grand Ave, Suite 124, Bensenville, Illinois. Now, I saw an ad on their trailer. It says drivers make $3,600 weekly, and owner-operators make $10,000 weekly. That's pretty cool to grab your attention, but it's a lie. Now, the company, the owner that I spoke with, his name was Louis. One of the biggest liars I've met out here. You know, Mariana, she's a recruiter. She'll tell you that she'll tell you you're gonna make $10,000 a week, but you're gonna start off at $4,500 weekly. Sounds good. I live in Texas. I've been driving for about 6 years now. So why not give it a try? So I fly from Texas to Chicago, and Mariana, she sent me a few different photos of a Freightliner truck that she said was mine when I had arrived to Chicago. Scam. They put me in a Volvo. You know, before I even test drove it, you know, I signed the paperwork. You know, they make you sign the paperwork at the office. Now, the problem is, the truck was on paper $100,000. Okay? Now, $100,000, you don't want to leave the lot with there being anything wrong with the truck. That's the problem. I left, and you know, I let them know, the fleet manager, Joe Vine, let everybody know that I knew that I could talk to about this truck. Hazard lights didn't work. The trailer side markers didn't work. Okay? Now, if you're out there and you pull over, you don't have your hazards lights, or if you're going through an inspection, that violation falls on the driver. Okay? It's your responsibility to make sure those lights work. It's your responsibility to make sure those tires are up to par. It's your responsibility to make sure that it's safe to drive this truck. So I'm letting them know, hey, this isn't right, Giovanna. This isn't right, Zoe. This isn't right, Nicole. This isn't right, Steve. This isn't right, John. Oh, just proceed to drive. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Just take it to a TA and get it fixed. I think not. I'm not fixing a truck that I'm purchasing on the first day. That's a bad sign. Now, I should have just packed up my stuff and just flew back to Texas, but it was so inconvenient. So I put 2 weeks of my time in. You know, I'm paying toll fees. I'm paying for little things that the truck needed out of my pocket. Don't be stupid, people. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Don't drive for companies like Summa Logistics. Actually, you might be able to drive for them. This is my experience. But the lease to purchase program, I haven't seen $1. Not $1. And they dodge me. It's funny when I'm on the road, the dispatch team calls me non-stop. I'll be asleep after working 11 hours, driving 11 hours, and they'll call you like, hey, what are you doing? Well, I'm taking my 10-hour break. Okay, well, we have a load that needs to be picked up, yada, yada, yada. Sorry, I can't get that load for you right now. I have to have my 10-hour break. And then they tell you, oh no, it's fine. We know how to reset your logbooks. Don't worry about it. Can you get the load? Well, it sounds like you want me to take that risk. So I guess I'll get the load. Never do that. Don't drive illegally. If you drive for 11 hours, you take a break for 10 hours. If you're on duty for 14 hours, you take a break for 10 hours. This job is too dangerous to be out here risking the lives of others because a company wants to take advantage of it. And the only thing that's going to happen is when DOT pulls you over, you're going to be in violation. Those violations stay with you. They stay on your license. So, these crooks from Serbia, I don't care where you're from, but this is where they happen to be from. Louis, who is the owner, tells me to take the truck to a shop in Chicago somewhere, I know where they took it. And he says, hey, drop it off in Chicago, we'll fix the lights. So I'm asking him, can I leave my belongings in the truck? Because I didn't know what he had up his sleeve. I just saw my truck that I was purchasing on his website, ready to go. The sad thing about that is my belongings were in this truck. You haven't paid me one dime for the services that I provided for this company, Summa Logistics. So they fly me back to Texas, and it's been 30 days, and I can't get a hold of anyone unless I call from a number that's similar to Chicago, and nobody has any answers. But it's okay. You live and you learn. I just hope that I can help the next trucker that's dreaming on purchasing their truck through a lease to purchase program to stay away from Summa Logistics. Okay? Summa Logistics, it is a total scam. I've wasted 2 weeks, 3 weeks, matter of fact, away from my family. And I spent money, out of my pocket. And yes, it is owed. It is a debt from your company. So, ladies and gentlemen, truck drivers out there, continue to be safe. Continue to, reach that goal. Get a truck. Make something happen. This time away from your family, this time away from what you love doing, it is important. So don't give up. Like my granny always said, one monkey don't stop no show. So continue moving forward. Don't let this trucking industry, the bad people in this trucking industry, ruin it for you. And that's all I have to say. Peace.